The Gridiron Gauntlet, a new event this year. 5 players from each team will compete in a relay race designed to showcase strength, speed, and agility. The team with the fastest time wins 1 point for their conference. It'll start with a 40-yard dash with a parachute attached to your back. Jalen Ramsey getting ready to go for the AFC. And then, Matt, it's on to the fumble run.
That's right, Sean, the fumble run. Basically picking up 4 different fumbles and trying to get 30 yards downfield with all 4 balls in your control. And then over to the heavy bag push, which can't quite tell you how big or how heavy, but it looks too heavy for me.
Then on to the over-under. The competitors crawl under 4 tables and scale over 3 walls. The tables as low as less than 2 feet. The walls as high as 8.5 feet. And it'll conclude with a 40-yard dash without a parachute, the 5th leg of this relay race. So Jalen Ramsey will take part in the parachute run. C.J. Mosley will try to pick up all 4 of those fumbles, carry all 4 balls to the end of the 30-yard zone. Tag Geno Atkins will do the heavy bag push. You saw the over-under competitor, Von Miller, then Kareem Hunt will finish with the 40-yard dash.
It's interesting about the parachute. The faster you run, the more resistance you get. C.J. Mosley has got a tough job here. We've got a snap machine. Also, balls falling from the sky. You got to get through with all 4 balls in your control.
Tags Geno Atkins. Now there are 3 bags, and he has to push all 3 of them together. The lightest of the 3 is 250 pounds. The heaviest, 350. Now Von Miller, 4 tables to get under. The tallest, 2.5 feet, and the lowest, under 2 feet tall. The 3 walls are 7 feet, 8 feet, and 8.5 feet.
Luckily for the AFC, Von Miller is one of the best athletes in the game. Still, this wall doesn't look that easy.
Now under that table, it's less than 2 feet tall. He tags Kareem Hunt, the rookie out of the University of Toledo, through the smash wall with his teammates following him through. A time of 1 minute, 0.6 seconds. We're not sure historically if that's good or not, because they've never had the Gridiron Gauntlet before, but it felt pretty good.
These are some great athletes. C.J. Mosley picking up fumbles in the fumble run. This is actually one of the tougher obstacles in this obstacle course. Trying to get through that line. Does a fairly good job with it, though. And Von Miller, one of the best athletes in the game. You've seen him on Dancing with the Stars. You've seen him sacking quarterbacks, but now you've seen him climb this wall. If it's tough for Von Miller, you know that's tough. And Kareem Hunt, everybody likes to go through this wall. I don't know about Jalen Ramsey's technique, though. One of the best corners, cover corners in the game, but
didn't look like he was fully committed to that.
And you know what's funny? I've seen him tackle. He's a good tackler, so I don't know if he didn't want to land on his teammate or what it is.
One of the bright young stars in the NFL, Jalen Ramsey. Now the NFC has its chance on the Gridiron Gauntlet course. It'll begin with Ryan Kerrigan. He will handle the 40-yard parachute run. Patrick Peterson, 7 times a Pro Bowler from the Arizona Cardinals. He'll take part in the fumble run. Then Mike Daniels of the Green Bay Packers, the heavy bag push. Quan Alexander, the difficult over-under. Under the tables, over the walls. And it'll conclude with the Saints' tremendous rookie, Alvin Kamara, with the 40-yard dash. The time to beat, 1 minute and 0.6 of a second. Put up by the AFC. Off goes Kerrigan.
A little different strategy here. NFC going with some power with the defensive lineman Kerrigan.
2 of these balls coming out of jugs guns at ground level. The other 2 falling from boxes in the sky. Very well done by Peterson.
Very well. Patrick Peterson, one of the best ball hawks in the game, showed there.
Mike Daniels showing his power. Tags Quan Alexander of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Quan Alexander did not seem intimidated by this before the race.
Didn't even use the rope there to help him if he needed it. No rope on this last wall.
Fatigue might be setting in.
They're in great shape. 16 seconds to run 40 yards. I like Kamara's chances. Here come his NFC teammates as they win the Gridiron Gauntlet.
Alvin Kamara could have backpedaled into that thing. Impressive by the NFC.
50 seconds, more than 10 seconds better than the AFC. The NFC gets the point for the Gridiron Gauntlet. And this Pro Bowl skills showdown is now tied at 1 point apiece.
Well, interesting move here. I wonder if I could credit Derek Brooks for this decision to put a D lineman on the parachute run. And then really Patrick Peterson, I got to say he won it for his team with this performance in Fumble Alley. Really couldn't have done a better job than he did.
Some of it is the luck of the bounce. He got a nice friendly hop with that last of the 4 footballs.
And then they finished strong. The last 3 guys to go did their job. But like I said, it was Patrick Peterson and then Alvin Kamara that got to have all the fun.